Hey guys, hello, it's the Fox Online with the early afternoon show, or noon show in Germany. So we are flying today, or now, from Khabarovsk in Russia. It's exactly on the border, on the Amur River, on the border to China. So north of the Amur is Russia and south of the Amur is China. And we have ATC for, we have approach, ATIS, and en route control, and then we're gonna cross a little bit through Chinese airspace, and then we're gonna reach already Mongolia, and we have ATC here guaranteed until 15 Zulu. So, and we're gonna land in Ulaanbaatar. The flight time should be about 2 hours 50 or 3 hours. Let's have a look. First I need to set up my flight. Ooh. No, there's nothing. Let's see. Hey Di, sogar du bist da. Wow, Mahlzeit. Jetzt hoffe ich, dass der Chabarowsk Flughafen mehr als nur die 2 Bahnen hat. Das wäre ärgerlich, wenn die Szenerie das nicht mehr hätte.
How are you doing? Alright, let me check the winds out of Paris, just 1 second. Oh yeah, it's good that I checked. We are flipped, I think. Oh no, westerly configuration. Where did this guy land? Okay, did anyone just land? Does anyone know the ATIS for Paris Orly? Alright. Hello Sydney, how you doing? Let me put this here. Hello Flying Fox. Hallo, schönen Morgen. Flying in the Far East, too bad, you could have seen me. Congratulations, thank you so much Flying Fox. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Not too bad, working from home all week due to the call. Oh yeah. Well, it's sort of what I'm doing as well right now. By choice. Alright, what's the ATIS in Orly? The ATIS, what am I saying? The Meta.
So, there is a bit of stuff going on here.
290, okay, so it's westerly. And Meta Lima Fox Papa Golf.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in westerly. So, perfect. Runway config doesn't change. What's the meta for Beauvais?
Also wie macht das jetzt?
LFOB 280, perfect. Runways don't change. Vacation until
There's
April.
nothing.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Shit.
Oh, thank you, Sydney. Lovely. Okay, good. So 290 at 12 knots.
Really?
260 to 320 variable. Okay. Bonjour, Peter. Hello, Nuclear. How you doing? How
There's just a taxiway?
How are you yourself?
Really? Oh, come
Let me
on.
open VATSIM before we go online.
Okay. What about the scenery that I saw before?
I'm doing perfectly, thank you very much. And VATSIM crashed again. Okay. Let me open it up once more. Alright, so do we have any traffic close by? We have an LL and an F. Okay, good. So let's go online. Let's go online right now. Oh boy, that's loud. Alright.
Okay, well done.
Alright. Let's go. And let's do this. Ooh, that's a nice bug. No? Huh. Alright. You contact me. And you can contact me.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's annoying. Let's have a look at the airport, the real airport map.
And we can open up the ground view in Paris. Okay, we have no traffic outbound. We have no traffic here, perfect. That's quiet. Let me just quickly put the ATC up. So Paris, 3 Alpha 3 Bravo, we're gonna put information
And so what's version 1, version 2? Well, let's download version 2.
Good.
And we have to restart. Explain then. Great. Good news.
Sir, well, good day to
Fuck
you
off.
too. Hello.
So it will take me more than 15 or 20 minutes. Ja, das ist Bielefeld. Da ist eigentlich gar nichts. Nein. So, was stand da mit Installation? Install. Move the 2 folders to your custom. Don't forget Rabadovsk first, Rabadovsk OSM second, scenery. So, let's try it without the OSM. Wow. Okay. Scenery packs. Let's see. Oh, why does it have to be so complicated? Why isn't there any airport? Can't believe it. New flight. Also. Ha, customize. Hey, look at this. Let me have a look at my charts. What we have here. Parking stands. Yeah, this is different from 55. Well, whatever. We take one of these. We can still correct it afterwards. Wir können es immer noch korrigieren. Also dann departure. We go to Birbo. And the wind was 270 degrees, so it's gonna be runway 23 left. Loaden. Aha. La 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 la. Da 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 na 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 na. Also Private Air, was man sagt, 9-3 Uniform. No! Yeah, scenery may not look correct, but it does for me. It's good enough. No. Yeah, I'm happy. This is good enough for me. Also, Checklist bye. Dann brauchen wir hier Connect to VATSIM, Transfer the Weather, Minimize the Weather Tool.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
So here you can see Swift, Private Air 93 Uniform, blah blah blah. We are flying at level 340. Later on it's going to be in a metric level in China and in Mongolia, I think, as well. So let me check again. What did we have here? Route. Yeah, here. Okay, we'll solve it later on. It's fine. And then we send the flight plan. Flight plan sent. ATC list. The guys are still there. Also Novi Airport, ATC information Golf. Service wind 270 degrees 5 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more, view 1600 feet, temperature -3, dew point -7, QNH 1018. Expect ILS approach 23 left, transition 50, Charlie Delta Golf Hotel closed. Okay, we will survive. So first, let's get this bird started. Ground services, GPU connect, then battery, ground power. Ah, hat sich aufgehängt hier oder was? Ah, die sind schon... Okay. Die haben schon gemacht, was sie machen müssen.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Also, Approach Frequency 1252 machen wir auch gleich. 1252 and the en route controller 3555. So, position init. Copy, paste, route. Nach ZMUB 01. Company route. Bilbo, blah blah blah. Ulaanbaatar is good. Activate, good. Runway 23 left. Performance init. So, now we need fuel. And we'd have to set our payload. Where are we? Yeah. So flying time 3 hours 7 minutes. Oh, it's a long one. Doesn't matter. So payload 15.9, fuel 13.6. So 15.9, 13.6. 15.9. $13.6. Zack. Home fuel truck. Go ahead. Request pushback.
Ground to compete. Tower is driving up.
Why is there a French accent on a airport in Russia? It's not good.
Okay, all doors and cards are closed. Ready to connect.
Park brake set, and then we have switched to APU, so we can disconnect the GPU. And we can finish our flight planning, our pre-flight. How are we doing on the fuel? Ooh, it will take a while. Hey, good guinea pig. No, FMC. So 13.6 reserves. What's that? Reserve. Come here. 2.5 and 1.1. That's 3.6 tons reserve fuel. Cost index 70. And flight level 340. Only 340. Okay. Wir könnten höher gehen. Naja, okay. 264.51. Heiser deviation -6. So let's see, transition altitude 3,200 feet, 2957. 2957. Is this correct? No, it's not. 2957, because it's a height. Yeah, in Russia they still use heights. What's the runway length? Oh, 4,000 meters, so we can derate even more. Let's give it 38 degrees, TO1, climb 1 is fine, take off, flaps 5. And what's our CG? It's still filling up. Oof. Okay, let's make the fuel short. 13.6, does it work now? Yeah, it's done. So 18.9. But we have to go back to our takeoff performance, yeah. So let's see. Zero fuel weight 59. Zero fuel weight 59 and takeoff 72.4, 72. Oh, there's something missing. What's going on? Ah, it's still filling up. Huh? It's decreasing fuel? What's going on? $13.6 haben wir gesagt. I have a feeling, yeah. Fuel truck stopped. Probably it's sucking out fuel now from my tank. So, that's a nice trick. So 13.6 stable, takeoff weight 72.3. Up, ne. 72.6 gross weight, 72.4 for takeoff. That's okay because you're gonna use some fuel during taxi. Alright, finally we got this solved. And speeds V2 152. And runway 23 has course 234 degrees. And expecting Birbo to Delta departure. We need Khabarovsk VOR 12.3. 11230 active. 11230 active. Nope. and we climb on 234, DME 8.4. We turn right 309 to Mike Romeo NDB, and then via Ranol at above 80 to Birbo. Is there a climb clearance? No. Cool. MSA is 4,200 in the departure phase. If we have to come back, MSA is 2,100 feet. And in worst case, we have here the ILS for runway 23 left. That's 11:15. 11:15. Just in case. And now I call the guy for clearance. As a private air 93 uniform, level 340, and later on flight level 12,200 meters. And we're expecting, what do we say? Oh, wrong button. Up. Birbo. Oh, hat's wieder aufgehängt, das Scheißding. Och nö. Müssen wir warten, das kommt dann wieder. And Khabarovsk-Hello, Private Air 93 Uniform, Information Information Hotel copied. We are ready for startup and clearance to Ulaanbaatar. Private 93 uniform cleared Birbo 2 Delta, climb level 60, 0213. Start approved, Private Air 93 uniform. So, geht mein FMC wieder? Nein, hat sich aufgehängt. Och nö. Das gibt's ja nicht. Okay, ich kann ein bisschen lauter stellen, aber ich habe den gut gehört. Komisch, warum ihr nicht hören könnt. Also mein FMC hat sich aufgehängt. Ah! Da war was. Hey Kostek. Okay, we have to start from scratch. My FMC just crashed. That's a new one. Also, luckily we know what to do, so it will be a quick exercise. That's all correct. Okay, that's all good. Takeoff speeds are still there, that's fine. Then departure. Also 2-3 left. Ah, hier, der hängt sich auf dauernd hier. Aha, there's a problem with this SID selection here on this airport. There's a problem here! Come on! Then we have to fly it manually, hoping that it will come back. Okay, then I need to program the NDB as well here. 305. 305. Okay, I hope it will come back during flight, the FMS. In the real world, we would not do that. No, dear kids, do not replicate this. Level 60. Private Air 93 uniform request pushback. Pushback approved. Private Air 93 uniform. So, wir sind ein bisschen schief hier, ne? Stehen wir auch, wie man sieht. Die Szenerie ist ein bisschen geneigt. Wahrscheinlich habe ich diese Open Street Gedöns installieren müssen, um das alles flach zu machen hier. Oder ich hätte einen flatten command. I should have asked a flatten command in the scenery entry. But well, now we're here and we do it like this.
Ground to complete. Please show me where you want to go. Tower connected and bypass pin inserted. Ready, park and brake.
Park brake released.
Start and push back, and you may start engine.
Interesting airport, huh? It will be interesting to taxi here. So taxiways, Charlie Delta Golf Hotel closed. Fuel on. Yeah, this is because of the scenery. I should have installed as well this OSM and flatten the scenery, but too late now. We will survive, hopefully. So I wanted to have a look at the charts.
Operation complete. Set, park and brake.
The Charlie Delta Hotel and Golf closed. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Park brake set.
Disconnect and stall. Please stand by.
So, straight ahead, 8.4 DME, right turn, 309 degrees to Mike Romeo, and then leave Mike Romeo 296. Has our FMC come back? No, it has not. Come on, come back, stupid thing.
Tower is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Let's try to reset this stuff again. Oh, come on! In the real plane, we would have a circuit breaker to reset the FMC. But here we don't. Well, there are lots of circuit breakers, but they don't work. Yeah, full... okay. Maybe I should. Nope, didn't help. Yeah, now I have to reset the IRS. But the alignment will be done quickly. Yeah, Kabaros, private Air 93 uniform. We have some problems with our avionics. We need about 2 minutes here in position before we can taxi. Thank you very much. Yep, that helped. But I want to avoid a full reset because it's quite time consuming. With the IRS alignment again. Oh, come on. Level 340, wind 260 at 51. Minus 6 degrees on the ISA deviation. Pop, come here. And we set we derate to 38 degrees, take off, flaps 5, 19%, zack, 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 the speeds are the same, 152, and now we need a departure. No, I will not do it. We fly raw data, or conventional navigation. Yeah. I got the same on my real aircraft, but on my real aircraft I have a circuit breaker, especially for the FMS. I can just pull it and that resolves it. Oh, what did we say? The QNH was 1018, I think. Transition. Come on. QNH 1018, yeah. Private Air 93 uniform ready for taxi. To left via apron Bravo Foxtrot, Private Air 93 uniform. So, at last, taxi light on. In the meantime, I can finish the items here just to check this, to save time. This is all set. Top left, top right, probe on, electric pumps on, APU is off. Auto, auto, auto off. Level 340. So let's taxi a little bit uphill. And then again downhill. Yeah, before I was hoping for the FMS to come back, because it had come back already and then it hung up again. Very strange. Oh, I didn't have enough speed to pass this little mountain on a taxiway. But afterwards I have to flatten the scenery for my next flight to Khabarovsk, because it will not be my last time here. Flatten one for Khabarovsk. I'm making a note so I can do that after we land. So, is this plane here real, or is it... Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's the Siberian Airbus 320. Cool. And we have to hold behind this yak. Private 93 uniform, holding short, runway 23 left in Fox. Yeah, we hold short, private 93 uniform. I didn't know that you guys only have this runway with backtrack, so it takes forever to get out of here. Alright, so I have time to actually review some things. For example, I wanted to get the charts for Ulaanbaatar already. I'm doing this on my secondary screen, so you cannot see this, because I'm using the my company charts. Okay, then. The options for Ulaanbaatar are very limited. There are no standard arrival routes and there's only one approach available. So, very easy. Elevation is 4,400 feet. So we can correct this. 4,400. No. 4,400 feet. Well then, departure review. Runway 23 left. We climb on radial 234, DME 8.4. We turn right 309 QDM to Mike Romeo NDB at above level 60, and we make a left turn 296 QDR via Ranol to Birbo. Confirm we backtrack private air 92 uniform. Okay, private and 9 uniform, we backtrack and line up runway 23 left. So, landing lights, strobe light, taxi light, park brake released, transponder is TARA, flight controls are free, trim is set, flaps 5, green light, auto brake RTO, left clear, right clear, backtrack, runway 23 left. Mr. Guinea Pig, we have been to Brussels already. The weather was quite shitty actually, and the frame rate was too. Because I had two airports displayed at the same time, I think that cost me a few frames. But in the meantime I have removed one of the sceneries from the directory and we're doing fine. Or we're doing better. Not fine, but better. Yeah, there's a baby pilot. So, ach Kirsten, kann man den ATC jetzt besser hören? Das ging vorher schlecht, weil ich hatte einen Regler nicht aufgedreht im OSM, im OBS meine ich, im Broadcaster. Ich hätte vorhin direkt gucken sollen, ob es daran lag, aber ich dachte eigentlich, dass ich den ganzen Abend wieder aufgedreht hatte. Ich hatte den nämlich abgedreht, den ATC-Kanal, weil ja auch darauf die Discord-Voice war. Und ich wollte nicht dauernd unser Privatgequatsche mit Jürgen und Dennis in die Welt hinaus verbreiten. Private 93 uniform, we are lining up runway 23 left, we are ready for departure.
Private 93 uniform, surface wind 250 degrees 4 meters per second, runway 23 left, clear takeoff.
23 left, clear takeoff, private 93 uniform. So, auto throttle, auto thrust is armed, then toga selected, time running, runway 23 left, heading checked, let's go, finally, half an hour late, damn it.
knots.
Check.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Beer up. Prost. Beer up. Now start up here.
400.
Check. Okay, we are cleared to a level. Standard is set. Don't sink. I'm not sinking. I'm climbing with more than 2,000 feet a minute. That's a bug. So,
4,000.
there's Khabarovsk and the Amur River. The gigantic Amur. That's the Amazonas of Asia. So we follow the radial now for until 8.4 dm. Let's fly a bit to the right. Oh, left up. Stupid thing. And accelerate a little bit. Let's Speed check, flaps 1 selected. Next step, 8.4 DME, we turn right. 309. Das Mike Romeo können wir hier hin tun. Da. Oh, I have the same bug as Claudio. I have no routing here on the FMS, on the navigation display. Haha! Now it's happening. And I didn't do anything. Probably I just have to restart the plane, the computer, and then it will work again. Speed check, flaps up selected. Private Air 93 uniform approaching level 60.
Private 93 uniform identified, climb flight level 200.
Climb level 200, Private Air 93 uniform. Level 200 set. Gear up and off, auto brake off, ignition auto, and we have 8.4 DME, we turn right, 309, autopilot is command green, heading select VNAV speed. Yeehaw! Or maybe, sorry, I'm stupid. I was in the wrong mode, of course. I was in view R mode, that's why I couldn't see any bloody waypoint. Okay. I give it up. Ich geb's zu. So now we have to, ich war schon geschockt. So now we have to intercept the 309 QDM to the NDB, and at the moment we are at 307 and we are drifting to the right because we have wind from the left, also we have to overtake the needle. So we go left, let's take heading 290 for a moment to correct. NDB navigation is something that I'm not used to anymore because we don't do that anymore. NDBs, who's got that? Nobody has NDBs anymore. So now we have QDM 307, 308, and we turn back to the right. We probably need 2 or 3 degrees of wind correction angle. Let's take heading 306 and see what the track indication will be like. Let's try this. Mike Romeo NDB. Mike Romeo. Oh. And then Ranol. Hat sich wieder aufgehängt. It's hung up again. Stupid thing. Ah, scheiße. Shit. So we fly conventional navigation. No, we follow the line here. It's okay. So level 100. Landing lights off. Wing off. Sounds off. Standard set. Ja, wahrscheinlich muss ich hier einmal neu starten, den Explain, was auch immer. Mache ich aber nicht. We keep pushing buttons here. Aha! We have life. one of the buttons works. Now we push all the buttons, waiting for a reaction. Oh, maybe I have to check my navigation. I'm still flying to Mike Romeo. The lag is how many miles? That's 22 miles, so probably it's 30 dmi roughly from the field. And currently we have 26 dmi. Yeah, the NDB is drifting away slowly, so we're getting close to the NDB and we will get ready to turn left, track 296 we need.
Private Air 93 uniform, climb flight level 340 and monitor Unicom Waterloo decimal 8. Bye.
Climb level 340 and Unicom, Private Air for 93 uniform. Good night, good day. Oh, macht schon zu hier. No more ATC. What a pity. Oh, I passed the NDB already, really? Maybe I should learn how to read the needles. Well then, let's go left, direct to Birbo. Oh, okay, then not. So, strictly speaking, we have to intercept the QDR296. So let's correct it here. Let's go left 260 for a while to see what happens to the needle. Yeah, the needle doesn't work here. What's going on? Why isn't the needle moving anymore? That's a bug as well, or what? That's a bug, yeah, because the needle here moves, you see? But it does not show on the 305. But on the navigation display it does not show. It does not move. It's a bug too. Goodbye. False information. So you see the needle works and we want to be here 296, so we turn right again 296. Minus wind correction, the wind is 270 at 70 knots, that's probably 2 degrees wind correction angle. Ich habe kein Update gemacht, das Problem hatte ich gestern einmal ganz kurz mit dem FMC, aber dann nicht mehr. Keine Ahnung, was es ist. I have no clue what it is. Let's have a look here. Realism. Input lag on off. Aha. The problem we have now is that I have to fly the whole routing in heading mode. I have to keep pushing the heading button, or the heading bug, to stay on the navigation route on the display. Well, whatever. Could be worse, there could be nothing. But then I would
Sie haben neue
abort the
Post,
flight.
ne?
Ja, da ist keine ATC. Wenn ich ein bisschen vom Kurs abkomme, ist nicht schlimm. Well, maybe LNAV works. No, it doesn't. So you see the current waypoint I see here is discontinuity, 999 miles away, or more than 1000 miles away. So something is going on, but it doesn't show me the. I can only push the button. Here we are. 2 hours 58 to go. Well, or less. Hopefully less. Should have flown from Tokyo, huh? Damn it! Or from Seoul. Would have been the same flight time. But I would have had ATC. Damn it! Or I could abort the flight and take off from Beijing with a hopefully operable operative FMC. What will I do? Hey Samu, I think I will abort my flight and try again from and I will try again from bloody Beijing. Yeah, this is really fucked up. Alright guys, so stay tuned. I will abort the flight and try again from Beijing. So we wanted to rename this. Edit flight. Frankfurt, Salzburg, Quickie. Also ZBAA. Okay, das ist gut. So this is done. Now we can quickly jump to Beijing.
Ay, caramba!
Yeah, this is normal. This is good. So we have to fill this in. Oh, come on. Also hoffentlich geht das FMC wieder jetzt. Hopefully the FMC will come back to life as advertised. New flight, private air, ZBAA, Beijing capital, customize. Yeah, there are so many gates. I don't care. Or we could care. Let's do it this way. Flight stats. Hop. ZBAA, Beijing to Ulaanbaatar. No. Aber. Genghis Khan. Search. No flight. Oh, there are no flights. Probably all cancelled due to Ebola, Corona. Okay, then we don't care. So what's the weather like in Beijing? Beijing, variable 1 meter per second, cavalcade +7, QNH 1020. What? Don't tell me this is Beijing Airport. Are you kidding me? Really? This is getting frustrating. This is getting really frustrating. I can't imagine that there is no 3D airport. Where is the Gateway Airport? Yeah, should be a 3D airport. Yeah. Okay. Maybe this Khabarovsk thing is doing things with my scenery that we don't want to do, so I kick it out. Khabarovsk, goodbye. Khabarovsk, goodbye. Do you remember I had this before, that I lost all the 3D buildings from my airports, global airports, default airports, and I had to update all the scenery again in Explain. That was annoying. If it doesn't work, we go to Africa. Nix. Scheiße. Merd. Shit. Okay, what is this? Why is it the world editor? Let's have a look. Global airports open. Import from Airport Scenery Gateway. Ich war gerade nicht da, war kurz in der Küche. I've been to the kitchen. Yeah, there should be plenty of objects.
Ay, caramba!
I'm losing my motivation. Explain, what the fuck are you doing with me? Sorry. Ich will doch nur fliegen. Nicht Szenarien bauen. Unglaublich, ja? Und auch hier ist alles da, ne? Sieht man, ne? Ich versuche was. Okay, da ist kein Flatten. Let's remove this flattened thing here and see if it's maybe responsible for this. Otherwise, Africa will be calling. We still have this flight from Zanzibar to Kigali in Rwanda via Kilimanjaro. That's nice too. That's what is supposed to look like. Okay, dann gehen wir Mittagsschläfchen machen. Kein Problem. Yeah, same shit. Well then, let's try this freeware. Yeah, now the Chinese guy closed as well. How long was he online for? 15 minutes? Come on, guys. You can't do business like this. No! You just cannot do business like this. So, let's fly in Japan now. What? 1 hour 26. But he will close in half an hour. No, it's not worth it. No. today it's no fun. Yeah, later on I will try to repair the X-plane scenery with an update. Let's see. Sorry, your screen will be off for a moment. I will come back in a moment. In a minute or two. Here we are again. And there's an airport. Whoa! Cool. Finally we can work again. Also.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Also, I say, we said we need this, zack.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
So we need payload 59, fuel 10.4 with a bit more, that's okay. 59. So, where are we? So we are next to runway whatever. 01. Runway 01. Is there a departure from runway 01? ITCAX 9 Zulu Delta. Let's take this one. Blah la 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 la. ITCAX, yeah. Take this one.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
So, one more attempt at pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
We want to go here.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Park brake released. Auto brake RTO trims checked.
Starting pushback.
Slats
And you
down.
may start
Sorry,
engine.
speed brakes are down. Starting engine number 2. One more attempt. Fuel on. EGT rising, N1 rising. It's good. Flaps 5. Ignition continues and starting engine number 1. Okay, start completed. Checklist or do list. Zack. Connected, APU off. Probe heat. Electric pumps. Ignition continuous. Auto off. Yeah, level 340 and landing is at what 4,400 feet, I think. And flight controls checked. Oops.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Set. So before taxi, generators
tow,
on, APUs
standby.
off, start switches continuous, probe heat on, NTIs off, air conditioning auto, leads on, isolation valve auto, flaps 5 green light, step trim checked 5, flight controls checked, recall checked, and that's it.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Okay, da fahren Sie, taxi light on, brake release, let's go. Unfortunately, no taxiway is shown in this scenery here. It's a bit sad, but this is how it is. We have to deal with it. We just go left here and then again to the right, and that will take us to the holding point, runway 01. So, 150 LNAV. Why is it going to VNAV speed? It's not correct. Well, we find out. So something is really messed up here. Today the Zibo is a diva. Oh, the autopilot was connected. Why is that? What's going on here today? Trim is still good. Flight director. LNAV, VNAV, 150. Okay, now it's correct again. Okay, then landing lights, strobe lights. Lining up for takeoff. Auto throttle is armed. Time is running. Runway 01 identified. Toga.
knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up. LNAV green. VNAV speed green. Speed check, flaps 1 selected. Ja, nix Airspeed low, das ist gut. Alright, we are climbing to a level, standard is set. Accelerating. Autopilot on. Speed check, flaps up selected, gear up and off, auto brake off, ignition auto, taxi light off. Ja, keine Ahnung, was da vorhin Mist gebaut hat. And we take a shortcut, we go direct to ITCAX, bye bye SID. Really annoying. So much delay for nothing. Und warum war der Flughafen nicht da? Why wasn't the airport displayed? I have to investigate that later on. Ich habe schon lange kein ARJ oder LHA-Archiv mehr gesehen. Das ist sehr lange her. So, level 100, landing lights off, wing light off, fasten belts off. And now, where's the Great Wall? Do they as well have a Great Wall scenery? I'm sure they do. Explainers need to do one more step, copy the content inside SNAV data for XP11 including airport. This is not very well described. Okay. I have to do this turn. Okay. Also we need a ZBAA correction. I will do this. Okay, well, we will not do it now. No way. So in Beijing they built a new airport. Beijing Airport. Daxing or Peking? So this is the one we just took off from. And where's the new airport? Daxing. Okay, south of Beijing. So we took off from here, and this is the new international airport, the really big one. And what's the ICAO code for this airport? PKX. Wiki Daxing Airport. Zulu Bravo Alpha Delta. Okay, somebody made it already. Zulu Bravo Alpha Delta. Oh, thanks for purchasing. Okay, this is a Payware airport. Payware airport. Well, well, well. We'll check it out. Are you still awake? Immer noch wach alle hier. Unlike me. So they are claiming that they are using. I just asked the guys from VATSIM PRC, People's Republic of China, if they're using Zulu Bravo Alpha Delta already or not. Let's have a look. Okay, it's not shown here. So I have to add it to my QtScoop database. Oh, annoying. How do I do this? I have to go here. QtScoop, where are you? Not here. Are you here? QtScoop. Yes, you are. QSIM planner we can delete. We're not using it anymore. QtScoop. Data. Let's see. Airport stat. Also. Then let's get the right coordinates.
1,000 to go.
So 39.5, 39.5. Huh? This is here 50.55. That's not true. And 116.4. 116.4. What's that? 38 seconds. That's about 60. 60. So 30 divided by 60 plus 30 divided by 60 is 0.509. Let's see if it works now. There it is. Cool. We have contact. So let's see, does it have it here in the FMC already? Let's see. Other. Route 2, there's no route 2, huh? Ah, there is. No, it doesn't work, huh? No. Then Zulu, Bravo, Alpha, Delta. No. Zulu, Bravo, Alpha, Delta. Not in database. So it doesn't know it yet. Is it really the case? Which is surprising me. Let's have a look in explains data while we have time here. Let's see. We go to custom data. Zulu, Bravo, Alpha, Delta, yeah. It's known here. Fix, hold, fix, georef, enough data, yeah, we know that. So why do I have this stuff here? It shouldn't be there at all. Should it? Lots of crap here. Now, resources, default scenery, default airport dot. Zulu Bravo Alpha Delta. No, not known. Yeah, Beijing capital is there. So probably I just have to update my scenery for Asia. Let me make a copy of... Oh no, I don't need to. It's already in my of Hong Kong Kai Tak. I have it in my custom scenery already. So later on I will update Explain. Well, the database, not the program. By the way, we are flying in China, so we have to follow the Chinese RVSM levels. And for this, we need to follow special levels. We cannot just select meters here and then fly the level. No, in China, for Chinese RVSM, you have to use a table and you have to convert the given level in meters to feet. That's the way it works. So basically we are flying flight level 10,400 meters at level 341. The next available level would be level 11,000 meters, level 361. Well, we can do that. What can our FMC do? Oh, I didn't load any weather here. Ah. Hallelujah. Stand by for headwind. There we go. So let's see, what can we do? We can, maximum level is 381, optimum 361. So we climb to level 361. We go to flight level 11,000 meters. No, what did I say? 10,000 meters? No, 11,000 meters. So level 361. As well, I need to update my FMC, flight level 361. Done. And it should climb now, yeah. There we go. Climb, baby, climb. Yeah. And I will update my flight plan.
1,000 to go.
So what I wanted to show you is something really cool in Swift. So you see, here is the cruising altitude. In the moment I filled in level 361. But when you click on the question mark, you get all kinds of formats you can fill in. So for example, metric level in tens of meters. So 1100 meters would be 11,000 meters. So let's see. Up. So 11,000 meters. The other way to do it is to directly as feet or meters. Let's try this. What's doing? Yeah, 36 1,000 feet. We don't want this now. So let's go back to this one. I want to see what it's doing. Yeah. Oh, not what I expected. Yeah, S1100, which means 11,000 meters in the metric system. Or, as well, you see here, metric meters converted to feet. So for Chinese airspace, we could as well use just 11,000. Let me type it again. Zack. Oh. Come on. But we want to use the metric format. Come on, do it. Probably have to type it again to make sure it's there. Yeah, there we go. So you're never alone. Send, flight plan updated. So we are approaching the drier, the arid area here, the northwest, or the north of China, towards Mongolia. It's getting drier and drier. Still green, little bit of green here, but here it's getting more desert-like. So the border point will be Intik. At Intik I have to call Ulaanbaatar control. Frequency 126.0. Hello, everybody still awake? Are you still there? Hello. Cool. Intik is our FIR entry point. Intik will be at 710Z. That's in 9 minutes. Well, I call him now. Ulaanbaatar control, hello. Private Air 93 uniform.
Private Air 93 uniform. Ulaanbaatar control, good evening. Squawk 4202.
4202, Private Air 93 uniform. 4202.
Private Air 93 uniform identified. Maintain 1000 meters standard.
Sorry, I didn't copy that. Confirm we maintain 1000 meters level. Private Air 93 uniform.
Private Air 93 uniform, A firm.
Thank you.
Private Air 93 uniform, track direct Dolon. Expect ILS approach, runway 14, report ready for descent.
Okay, direct Dolon, we expect ILS 14, we call you for descent. Private Air 93 uniform. So direct Dolon. Okay, we have to look for that. Where's Dolon? Okay, Batuk, Bagal, Erden, Maral, Batsul. Ah, Dolon. Okay. Now we do it this way. So, dear FMS, do not crash. ILS 14 via Dolon. Zack. And we go direct to Dolon. Yeah, so estimating 84 Zulu, and now it's 704, so 1 hour to go. That's cool. And here we are. Well, the scenery is not that well done, but it's standard. You see all these lines of textures, tiles next to each other. What a pity. But you only see it if you look into the distance. If you look down like this, yeah, you don't see that. It's not that severe. Yeah, Wüste Gobi. That's the Gobi Desert, I would say, huh? Let's have a look. Yeah, well, the map doesn't tell me. Banana, Mongolia. The Mongolian banana. Unfortunately, it's in Cyrillic. Gobi Desert. Yeah. That's the Gobi, yeah? So that's what we're flying over. I think the Gobi is the driest, almost the driest desert, huh? As well, we wanted to look for the Great Wall. Let's see if there's a Great Wall scenery. No. Probably have to use Great and Wall. Yeah, it's right. No. I was looking for end. What the hell is this? No. That's the limitation of search engines. So let's have a look at what we need to program. So Dolon at 8,200 feet. Yeah, or above. Now we want to be at 8,210 feet, not above. We are at 36, so we still have to descend by 28,000 feet. 28 times 3 is about, let's make a roundabout, 80, yeah? It's okay. 3 times 20 is 60, 3 times 8 is 24, that's 84 miles. Let's add 10, 15 miles because we have to decelerate before reaching 10,000 feet. So 90 miles or 95 miles before Dolon we have to start our descent. So we still have 327 total distance to Dolon, minus 90 is 236, 240. At 240 dm you want to descend, and this guy says 248 to go, so that's okay. Oops. Final approach course 142 degrees. Minimum 4921. This will take a while. Four, 9, 2, 1. We need a visibility of 2.8 kilometers. It's good. Nav setting, we need Ulaanbaatar VUR 16.0 and the ILS 10.3. 10.3, 1160, it's inactive, still far away. 16.0 and 10.3. Oops. Is there any NDB that we can set? No. No. Right. So the MSA is based on the Ulaanbaatar and VUR, which is just a few miles northwest of the field. It's 8.3 here in this place, in this part, and 9.6 to the east. We are approaching via Dolon, and then they want us to fly a 16.1 dm arc until crossing radio 312 from the VUR, and then we make a right turn, intercept the localizer 142 degrees. Then we have to have a look at the there's nothing written here about the altitude, but I would say we have to maintain 82 until joining the localizer, and then we descend 7,212 feet, 20 feet, or 2,200 meters. So probably he will clear us down to 2,500 meters QNH, and then to 2,200 meters QNH. And we maintain this from 12.3 dm until 9.1 dm. There's terrain at 6,400 feet below us, so that's quite low. And then we intercept the glide slope at 10.5 dm of the ILS. India Delta Alpha is the ILS DME. Uniform Delta Alpha is the VUR DME. So 10.5. it's confusing that they are writing both, that they're writing the VOR DME here in bold in big letters, although we need the ILS DME. Well, it's like this. The glide slope is 2.67, so it's a bit less steep than the standard 3-degree glide slope. There is no check altitude in between. Minimum down to 4921 QNH. There's a puppy on the left side. And if we go missed approach, climb to the Ulaanbaatar VOR, Uniform Delta Alpha, then turn right on 310 degrees, climbing to 8,210 feet, which is 2,200 meters, then as directed. CAT C and D max 185 knots. So to the VOR and then right 310, climb 2,500 meters. 82 is 2,500 meters. Alright. If we need more conversion altitudes, we got them here as well. What does our FMS hold? So we got this, the 312 DME, yeah. See, Papa is the DME. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 DME, yeah, because it's a 16 DME arc. 16 miles, that's why 16 letters. So P is the 16th letter in the alphabet. And then, yeah, maintain 2,500 meters, and then we descend to 2,200 meters, and then we intercept the glide slope here at FI, that's at 10.5 dB. Missed approach, yeah, to the VR 310, climb 2,500 meters. Cool. After landing, we will vacate left, probably via Delta, and then taxi to the apron, one of these stands, as instructed, or as approved. Yeah, probably with OpenStreetMap you could make this look much nicer, but how often do we fly here? Not that often. Is it worth the effort and the disk space? Nah, I do not think so. So, Ankunft 8:07 Z, arrival estimated 87 Z. And the current time is 7:28, so that's about 40 minutes from now. We should be on the ground. So the center tank is empty, so we switch off the pumps. And there goes our master caution. Good. So, how are we doing? 145 miles to Dolan. We said we wanted to descend at 90 dmi roughly. And what does the FMS say? In 66 miles from now. So 143 minus 66, well 140 minus 60 is 80, minus 6 is 77 miles before. So we have to descend a little bit earlier than the top of the descent point that is marked here. In the meantime, we can watch a volcano video.
Patukan ng isda. Yung bahay ni Angkat dati. At tulog tayo ngayon sa vulkan. Mamaya akit po tayo sa vulkan. Napasubo dito ah. Malma. Hindi na lang. Bakit pagod ka na? Ha? Okay, pagod na. Akil! Ilang minuto tayo nag-ahon? Wala pala isang oras na lang. Hindi na lang. Kasi dati isa lang to. Eh naging tatlo daw. Kaya titignan namin yung isa. Ay yung dalawa. Tatry namin yung sobrang trek. Namin dinadanan. Oh. Ayun. Dalawang bulkan daw na sumabog. Ayun yung mabuti. Tara. Tapo natin yung nausap na yun. Makakita yung usap yun. Ayun. Try po nating lapitan.
So, ich bin zurück. Wie weit sind wir? Noch, wir sind gerade bei 116. We are at DMI 116, so we have 20 miles to go.
Vulkan. Nakausok. Ayun o. Nakausok pa rin kami. Baba na kasi.
Okay, the village. This was this volcano a few weeks ago in mid-January. That's where they just stepped on the island now to have a look. Alright, so let's report ready for descent. Private 93 uniform request descent.
Private 93 uniform descend 6,000 meters. Correction, 6,100 meters standard.
Descent flight level 6,100 meters. Private air 93 uniform. Cool. Let's have a look. What is the correct level? So 6,000 meters, flight level 197. 197. Let's start a shallow descent. Alright, so we are at DME 80. 80 miles to be at 8,000 feet. That's 25 less than what we have now. We are doing ground speed 400 knots roughly, 394. That's about 7 miles a minute. 80 divided by 7 is 11 minutes. We want to be there at 8 to 25 divided by 11 is I must not forget to change over from Mach to indicated airspeed. Okay, nav1 gets the ILS. Seatbelts on. We're gonna time check, so we are 66 miles from
Right, 903 uniform, descend altitude 3,000 meters, QNH 1018.
descent 3000 meters, 1018, private 93 uniform. 1018, 1018, and now we have to confirm the 3000 meters. Ah, it's not here. Maybe it's on our chart. It's here, yeah, 9850. So 99. Yeah, 99. Okay, change over. Let's keep speed 310. It's fine. So we have 60 miles to run. We're gonna be there in 9 minutes. 9 times 2 is 18. 28 minus 18 is 10,000 there. Well, we have to increase a little bit. Do an approach check. Descent pressurization. Landing altitude is set, yeah, 4-4. Recall checked. Auto brake 2. Landing data VREF and minimum set. VREF und Minimum ist set, ja. Okay. Approach briefing is completed. Nav setting is done. Approach check, altimeters QNH 1018 set. Checklist completed, landing checklist next. There are a few mountains here. Oh, there's the airport. Speed to 50. Now we can keep it to 80 for the time being, to 90. I was wrong, this is not the airport. There's another airport here. Our airport is here in the background. This must be some air base here. Let's have a look. Airport data, no, there's nothing. Here's a Takan, probably this is Sierra Echo Romeo. Let's have a look. The aviation charts don't show the airport. Probably it's military. Secret, top secret.
Private Air 903 uniform at Dolon, descend altitude 2,200 meters, cleared ILS approach, runway 14.
At Dolon, descend 2,200 meters, QNH, and cleared for ILS 14. Private Air 93 uniform. Ah, the Ulaanbaatar. Let's have a look for the other airport. So we will be landing here. The other airfield is here, yeah. This is the new airport, New Ulaanbaatar International Airport. Interesting. X-Plane doesn't have it yet, or what? Okay, and what's the ICAO code? Not that I'm going to be here soon again. We'll check it out later on. So, wo ist Kirsten? Die macht noch ihr Mittagsschläfchen. Jetzt wird's doch gerade spannend. So, this is the new Ulaanbaatar airport. But it's not shown on the maps yet. It must be really new. Or not open yet. Could be as well. Let's have a look. Probably corruption and so the new Ulaanbaatar is is a new international airport presently under construction, 50 kilometers south of Ulaanbaatar city. Okay, it will serve, so it's not open yet. Originally hoped to open in 2016, but repeatedly postponed. This airport will replace and obtain the name of the current Genghis Khan International Airport. So, the airport is not open yet. Good. But again, you know, inconvenient. People live there. They don't want to drive 50 kilometers to a bloody airport. Will take them 1 hour or what, longer to get there. Yeah, noise and who cares about noise? So we're gonna fly the D16 ZBAA-ZMUB. Let's see how it's going to do it, the plane. We've seen it doing strange things in the past already. We may have to get involved. Oops, not zoom, just move the heading back. So, chart. So, Dorlon at radio 285. To fly the 16 ZBAA-ZMUB, I have to fly 285 plus 80 degrees. So that's 285 plus 80 is 375, it's 015, because the compass ends at 360. So 015 will be our first heading in case, and we do it in 10 degree steps. So radio 295 we turn right by 10 degrees, radio 305 we turn 2 more 10 degrees right, and so on until we reach radio 312. Oh, what is this plane doing? So, Alt hold. Green, we can switch the landing lights on, wing light on, ignition continuous, seatbelts on already. All good. Ja, eckiger Mond, runder Mond. Speed brake armed. So heading 015 is prepared with a bit of wind from the left, so we have to as well give it 4 degrees of wind correction angle. How do I get 4 degrees? So it's about 22 knots of, let's make it 20 knots crosswind. Our true airspeed is 240 divided by 60 is 4, so we can actually we need 5 degrees, because 5 times 4 is 20. 5 degrees times 4 knots. Well, it looks like it's doing it correctly. So now we can descend to 2,200 meters. Let's have a look at the map to be sure. 227,220. 7,220. Let's make it 7.3. Vertical speed 1,000. So, apparently they've improved the code for the Zibo and it's flying the ZBAA-ZMUB nicely. Yeah! So currently we are on radial 300 roughly. Needle number 2, 300. The only thing, what will it do from the exit point of the ZBAA-ZMUB? Will it fly direct or will it intercept nicely? Oh, no. We don't want this, my baby. No. You're turning way too early. That was nasty. It shouldn't have done this. So here radio 312 is what we have now. This is the point. We keep turning right.
1,000 to go.
Checked. Okay, speed check, flaps 1 selected. And now we go for intercept heading of 110. And we're cleared for the approach, so lock and glide slope armed. We're still 17 miles out from the airport. Lock is green. Ooh la la. Wind shift, wind shear here. Back to the cockpit. Glide slope is alive. Flaps 5 selected.
509 and 3 uniform, wind light and variable. Runway 14 clear to land.
Runway 14 clear to land. Private Air 93 uniform, thank you. If you need to leave, don't worry.
Thanks.
So, glide slope is green. Select set for missed approach, 2,500 meters. We still have almost 10 DME. We had 9.7 DME. Still a while to go, so we wait with the gear. Enjoy the views. And there's our shadow. Alright then, let's slow down a little bit, gear down. Rev speed, we said, is 143 knots. Speed check, flaps 10, 15, flaps 25, flaps 30, and let's reduce. So we have 143 is the rev speed, so we add 5 knots, that's 148 is our approach speed. Flaps 40 set, so gear down, or we can do the landing checklist from the yoke. So engine start, continue, speed brake armed, landing gear down, flaps 40, green light set. Okay. Then let's go manual. Autopilot off. Auto throttle is off. Ground speed is 150 times 5 is 500, 750, so our rate of descent should be about 700. Okay, the glide slope is a bit more shallow than... Yep, continue, we are visual. The glide slope is only 2.7 degrees here, not 3, so we don't need to... Yeah, probably it's 4 times the ground speed, 4.5. So we need about sync rate 600 to stay on the profile. There's a puppy on the left side as advertised, it's good.
400.
On the right side you can see the gravel runway. No, we're not going to use it, sorry. Idle.
10.
Hey, German aviator. 80 knots. Okay, idle reverse. Reverse stowed. 56, good. Nice landing rate. Good, then auto brake disengaged.
Private 093 uniform, vacate left at Delta, taxi via Foxtrot to the main apron. Welcome to Ulaanbaatar.
Okay, vacate Delta and then to the main apron. Private Air 90 uniform. Oh, we have to look at the chart. But there are no taxiway designators. So elapsed time stopped. Flaps up selected. Auto brake off. Ignition continues, sorry, normal, or auto rather. Left at Foxtrot. Let's see, we just vacated via Delta and we're gonna taxi here via Foxtrot to the end, to the apron. Oops, but not like this. We're gonna leave the runway. It looks like it's a downslope. The aircraft is accelerating quite nicely. Let's slow down a little bit. And the ATC, he just left. So that was nice that he waited for me. Very cool. But there are a few aircraft that I have to remove from the scenery. So we're gonna park here at 6, 7, 8 or 9. Yeah. We should maybe switch off these lights. Taxi light off as well. And we can prepare the GPU. So the first line is for 737, no, the second one is 7378. Okay, park brake set. Chocks, GPU, connect, engines cut off, beacon off, seat belts off, and we do our flow in the incorrect order. But this gate is static, it's not moving, this finger dock. What a pity. Cool, so here we are. I hope it was not too boring. Yeah, here, West Asia control. EuroWest is online. And we are still in Zanzibar to fly via Kilimanjaro to Kigali. So the flight time was 1 hour 52, and what had been planned? So it was planned to be 1 hour 58, yeah, not bad. Trip fuel 5.1 tons. We took off with about 11.6, I think, 11.7. So we should have, if we subtract 5.1, maybe 5.2, 11 minus 5 is 6. 6.5 tons we should have in the tank. And we have 6.6 tons. Cool, huh? Very good. Alright, then this is the end of the stream. I will be back on later. I wish you a good afternoon.